This is going to be the last long training toss that we do. We will loft fly the birds, and I don't know if Randy's going to take them on a shorter toss. I don't know what his plans are. He is definitely the genius and the brains behind the World of Wings futurity race, and he does an awesome job, as you guys know. I wanted to take a little while to talk to you guys who maybe didn't get into our race this year. Maybe you were thinking about it. Maybe you saw our race on YouTube and you weren't even aware that the World of Wings had a futurity race. I just want to emphasize, and hopefully you guys can see through the videos, like for instance here where the birds are landing all around us. This proves that we have worked with these birds considerably. They're comfortable around us. They feel safe around us. They're used to the hooples, which is what we use to get them in. Using the hooples on the birds keeps them, when you use them from the time that they're young, they get used to them and they get used to being, pushed by them and whatever else, and they don't freak the birds out, and it keeps them in the habit of going right to the trap when they get to the loft. So on race day, when we're calling the birds down and into the trap, they're going to go into the trap. That's the purpose of using the hooples, and you can see Randy how he corrals the birds into the trap location, and they just are really unfazed by them. And there's a lot of work that goes into getting the birds. As those of you who race pigeons, and who maybe have a futurity race yourself, you realize the work that goes into it. But I just want to re-emphasize and point out to you, just how hard we do actually work, and just how much each of us really care about putting on a good race. This isn't just a job to any of us. It's not something that we just do just to do. It's something that we do because we love to do it, and we take pride in what we do, and we're proud of what we've accomplished this year with the World of Wings truck race. And we know that it is going to be a good race. We have a good group of birds. Those of you who have sent birds into the World of Wings truck race this year are in for a good race. And that's the whole purpose of it, is to get better and better every year, to learn as we go. A lot of times Randy and I joke about our race being the gauntlet, because we fly the North Course, and it's such a difficult course under normal circumstances because of the way that Oklahoma sits. Oklahoma sits right in the middle of the Great Plains, and we get the fronts that dip down from the north, and when we don't have a front, we've got a strong south wind ahead of them. They're constantly just one after another coming and bombarding us, and it makes the course a really tough course flying from the north. And we can't control the variables, we can't control the weather, and that's one of the funnest things to me is taking these birds from the time that they're babies and raising them and training them and getting them through to that final race. The best of the best birds are going to end up going to the 300-mile race this year. And there are a lot of people who put birds in our race, and a lot of people who put good birds in our race, and you have to have the best of the best birds, guys, if you're going to win the World of Wings truck race. And that, to me, is what pigeon racing is all about. You want to know if your birds are up to the challenge. You want to know if you really have birds that are capable of accomplishing what you want your racing pigeons to be able to accomplish, and the World of Wings is the perfect testing ground for that. Look where our loft sits, and I want you guys to notice what happens here in a minute. This is another problem that all of us in the pigeon sport face. These birds are getting ready to get, there's a hawk that swoops down right behind us. I mean, both of us are standing right down here at the loft, and a hawk, a Cooper hawk, still has the audacity to come in and swoop down on these birds. Now, he didn't get anything. He did, however, scare him off the landing board, and we want to be as real with you as we can be, and we want to show you everything that your birds are doing. As much as we can put on video and show you, we definitely want to do that. And this is one of the realities that we face. We sit around, we sit in a hole basically, and there are trees all around us, and we have a lot of predators. And you'll see here shortly how the birds are sitting here, and then all of a sudden, you see a group of birds take off. Right there, you see them take off, and then these birds realize, hey, whoa, yeah, there's a hawk there, and Randy is running up the hill at that point and slapping the hooples together, yelling at the hawk, chasing him off. But that's a reality of pigeon racing, and that's a reality of the World of Wings truck race. And if you look at the birds, guys, that we took to the race, and you look at the birds that we have left, we have done, and I'm not ashamed to say it, and I'm proud to say it, we have done a phenomenal job of keeping your birds conditioned, keeping them to where you can see, guys, this was within 10 minutes on an 85-mile toss, which our first race on a normal year would have been 100 miles. It would have only been 15 miles further. Within 10 minutes, we have 90% of the birds that we have inside the loft. And the majority of them right now, as I'm making this video, I come home at lunchtime and make these videos. They're in the loft. I think when I left, we were missing four birds or something like that. And you'll see it on the printout that we post on the internet. You know, just how many birds, you know, when they came in, and you can see how close these clips are together. You know, this wasn't edited or jumbled up or anything like that. You know, we cut a little bit of the dead space out and stuff. But these birds came in consecutive order, just like we're showing you right here, within 10 minutes of one another. Now, you know, keep in mind that YouTube only allots 10 minutes for video, so you know, we do have to cut our video size down to 10 minutes, but you'll see on the printout all the birds came together. We are so excited about this race, guys, and we're excited to have you in it, and we look forward to having more of you in it in 2009. We're going to get better and better every year, and we can't wait to have you as a part of the World of Wings truck